Okay, this is called Legacy of the Dawn, Catalyst Awakening, Misty's Path by Johnny D2. In an area of what was once Radiant Garden, a red-headed girl was regaining consciousness. This girl was Misty, who after a few eventful days had wound up in this new world. Now she was alone and left to fend for herself. "My head," Misty groaned as she rubbed her head. As she came to, she saw that she was in a blue dress with a white cape on her shoulders. She also saw a blade next to her. Seeing that she might need something to defend herself, just in case something attacked her, she picked the sword up. She felt around her waist and noticed that her Pokemon were gone. "Great, just great," Misty sighed as she got up and looked around her. The girl surveyed her surroundings, taking note of the castle-like architecture around her. She decided to start walking around, hoping to find some of her friends that were with her before she wound up here. "Hello, anyone out there?" Misty called out. She continued walking through the corridors. However, she had a feeling that she was not alone. "Who's there?" Misty said. A translucent humanoid-shaped creature crawled out from the darkness. Misty approached the creature slowly, clutching her sword with a shaky grasp, hoping that the creature didn't want to fight. "I don't want to fight. I just want to find my friends and find out exactly what is going on," Misty said as she stood her ground. The creature then lunged at her, latching onto her and scratching her arm. Misty retaliated by using her sword to shove the creature off. "Want to play rough, eh?" Misty said as her sword glowed with a fiery aura. She then swung at the creature, causing it to jump away in fear. "Take this." She used her sword to fire a wave of energy at the monster, hitting it and causing it to dissipate into nothingness. "What was it?" "Was that it?" Misty exclaimed. However, more of the strange creatures emerged from the shadows approaching Misty. "I'll show you," the girl said as she swung her sword at the enemy, trying to ward them off, but she was quickly overwhelmed as the creatures ganged up on her, grabbing her and dragging her down to the ground. This doesn't look good, Misty thought in her mind as she realized she was outmatched. She tried to run for it, but the swarm quickly caught up with her and overtook the redhead. "Back off, I'm not ready to go yet," Misty cried as she struggled to get the creatures off of her. There were simply too many for her, and they quickly overwhelmed her and piled on top of her, causing her to be weak once more. "Can't end like this," Misty said to herself as she began to black out again. Just moments before she blacked out, however, she heard footsteps and the sound of fire crackling. "Huh?" Misty thought to herself before she slipped into unconsciousness once more.